my alter ego's coming out. Hello, Peppa. Have you seen Father? Oh, I mean Daddy Pig. I see Father. Look. Something about Lady Luck. Look, it says something about a transition, metamorphosis, a frog, and ladybug, happiness and luck. Take what resonates, collect it. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful day, and enjoy spending time with yourself and loving yourself, and finding a spark inside yourself that you shine, and love that spark about yourself, collective. Okay, because you're beautiful. Okay, all right, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It says look, I was gonna tell y'all, there's something to do with somebody may have made you feel like you were not worthy due to maybe something that you have no control over, and it was like you seen the superficialness about it, like what the freak, you know what I'm saying, like what the freak. Okay, because maybe you have like a burn mark or something like that, or stretch marks, like the girl was saying the other day, and someone made you feel like insufficient or something to that effect. Know that you're worthy, and know that you're golden, and know that you're beautiful inside and out, because it shines inside of you. Okay, and you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be on all the time. You can sit back, be yourself, just relax and do whatever, do nothing. Okay? That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. And you don't have to um, um, get all dolled up and just to sit there alone and be by yourself. You can just do, I mean, you can do whatever you want to. I'm just saying. And don't worry about what they're saying, okay? They got their own issues. If they're talking about you, and they're talking about you physically, your physical looks or what have you, then they got their major issues already, okay? You don't sit around and talk about people the way they look, or some kind of deformity that happened through a wreck or something like that. You don't sit and dwell on that. If they're sitting and talking about you like that, then they got some kind of issue on their own. Like this person calling me Bob. That right there is I don't understand. That right there is an issue of their own. Okay. Um, you can obviously see I have breasts and stuff. Okay. I mean, that's ignorance. All right. What does the animal spirits got to say about it? Yeah, I can remove you right now. Goodbye. All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ Angel Moon 6237. Look, the messenger, the spirit messenger, y'all. Crows can talk, and you know crows. If you feed them and give them things and stuff like that, like gifts and stuff, they'll bring you gifts. They'll bring them and leave them in hopes that you'll feed them again, and they'll bring more friends in hopes that you'll feed them again, and then those friends will bring you stuff too, and they'll end up bringing you all kinds of crazy shit. They'll bring you jewelry. They'll bring you. Sometimes they'll bring you like they'll see how far they can go with it, and they'll talk to you too. So if you see the crows and stuff outside, try to talk to them. Like use your language, and they'll talk to you. Okay, and that's a message that somebody is trying to get a message to you. Okay, it says healing. It says the deer and the oak. Somebody's in the healing. Okay, this is a animal. The woodland wonders. Okay, what do you want to tell us here? It says the badger and the ginkgo. I wish I had my badger book. I like that. I like that book. It says healing wounds. Y'all, this is all about healing. Healing something, getting in balance, and staying balanced with it. Take what resonates. You don't got to be perfect, okay? You're healing, and it's okay to not be perfect all the time. You understand? That's what the message is here, okay? You don't have to be perfect all the time. You don't have to be perfect anytime. You're perfect because God said He made you perfect. Being your own normal, regular, just plain old regular self. He made you perfect. Love that. Be grateful and blessed. Feel the blessings. Be grateful. Have the gratitude of what He gave you. I mean, you're strong. You're independent. You're courageous. You're brave. You're kind. And do those things for yourself. Be kinder to yourself and quit trying to nitpick all the flaws because you see them worse than everybody else does. Trust me. Okay? All right, what else you want to say? Healing wounds and healing. What's going on here? Woodland wonders. This is an Aries. Oh, I see. This is a determination. Somebody is stubborn and persistent. Y'all take these animals as they resonate, okay? Something with antlers is what it's showing me. Okay? It's getting balanced out. It's just some kind of persistence and determination. These are chrysanthemums. Well, they're Delilahs. You know, these types of plants right here, they can make you real sick if you're not careful. But I think that they give some kind of hallucinations. I don't know why I'm saying that, y'all. This card says determination. But y'all take what resonates. I don't know why I'm hearing something about taking some kind of DMT. Somebody had some kind of experience. Because look, they look like they're drifting off, maybe in a dream. Maybe their DMT in their own body kicked in, because you know that exists in us too. And there's a reason for it, or we wouldn't have it inside of us. You understand? There is a reason for the DMT that exists inside of us, because it takes us to another place that exists with this place. But it happens a lot when you dream. Okay? When you have dreams. Okay? Not necessarily during the dreaming process, but when you have dreams, it helps open up the imagination. It helps open up for new ideas. It's like opening the spirit realm of guidance. Okay? I take what resonates. Somebody's opened their eye. Someone's opened their true eye to the spirit realm. It says the spider and the passion flower, creative ingenuity. That's confirmation. Passion flower. Tell me what's going on with this ram. What's the deer and the oath? Someone made an oath. Someone's took an oath to get on the spiritual journey. Okay, it says strength, the elk and the ash. All these are antlered. When I'm clarifying that it's antlered, be antlers. Somebody's antennas are up. Somebody's being real sensitive to the ideas, to the opportunities. Someone is sensing a change because they got antlers. All three of these got antlers, and that means someone could be a little hard-headed, but they got their antenna alert. Okay, someone's alert, ready for some kind of change. Okay. This is healing somebody. Somebody's being in some kind of transformation of healing and gaining strength through the determination to heal this, okay? They're coming up with some kind of plan. If this resonates with y'all hit that like button and subscribe. It says a metamorphosis. I told y'all, a big old change. Somebody's changed, went to the spiritual. They went deep within. This was maybe an earth sign, y'all. Someone that's very earthbound, like lives for the earth, earthly things. They've changed their perspective and now live for the spiritual things. I'm telling you, this is they're relying on God. Healing wounds. Okay, and it goes to determination, strength, creative ingenuity. And metamorphosis. Okay? Tell me about this healing wounds and the metamorphosis. It says romance. Somebody fell in love and you changed their life. Something about Georgia. It could be Georgia peaches, Georgia peaches. Somebody's a songbird. I'm telling you, somebody's voice has a frequency that's healing. People can sit and listen to you talk just for just talking's sake. Okay? It's something to do with your voice frequency and how you pronounce and announce words and things like that. And it's a that it resonates with people. I'm telling you, this person has healed from something. I'm telling you, it says some kind of romance. They're in love. It says dreams. They saw you in their dreams. They say you're the perfect fit. The alligator means attainment, okay? Something to do with the poppy. Might have been on cocaine. Why am I thinking somebody's on some type of hallucinogenic or something that can cause you to hallucinate? Because cocaine will make you hallucinate as well. Make you think that you're stronger than anybody and you can defeat anything and that kind of shit. That's what Rodney King was on. We got shit beat out of him by the cops. Yeah, they were wrong, but so was he. Because he's a big old motherfucker to be on cocaine and running amok is all I got to say about it. But it made him famous. So I guess be careful what you wish for. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, connect the healing to the healing wound. Something is miraculously healing, collective. I'm telling you. It says boundaries. The porcupine and the anema. Putting up your boundaries is helping you heal. Someone had to put up their boundary. I'm telling you, somebody was allowing things. They knew they weren't healed. Somebody knew that they weren't healed, collective, and they were allowing other things to come in, hoping that it would help them to heal, but it only hurt more. You needed to take some space, some time, and God kind of just took you and put you by yourself for a little while. That's what the badger does. He sits by himself, heals, thinks, contemplates. Okay? The badger and the porcupine together. Actually, porcupines are pretty social animals, but they don't like to be touched. They don't like to be touched, and they always on guard for any kind of somebody's senses are up. I'm telling you, somebody's antennas are up for any kind of danger. Both of these would be. These things are mean. These things are real mean, and they sit in their little place and they collect rocks. Believe that or don't, they eat them. Helps them with their digestion, and these two are buddies. All right. Anyway, something. Tell me about these boundaries, and that's how that's healing, collective, or healing him. Whoever both of y'all. It says satisfaction. Somebody's traveling. Somebody wants to travel. Somebody enjoys traveling. Somebody likes movement. The turtle and the coriander. Y'all, if these flowers resonate with y'all, please leave something down in the comments of how it resonates with y'all, and if y'all know the healing aspects of these flowers. Okay, I do on some of them, but most of these are herbs that are out here. Okay, ginkgo biloba. That's a detox. Somebody's detoxing and healing their mind because the ram shows a mind, the mind of the body. Okay, gaining strength in their thoughts so they can get creative, relying on God because someone spoke about something. This person fell in love and it changed their life, their direction. This right here, the turtle shell shows the calendar, the true calendar. It's the 13 moons and then the 28 days that go all the way around. Now, if you flip that over, I believe that he's got eight significant spots, which it might be seven. It represents the chakras and staying grounded and such, okay? to move across the ground, because really the only real bad sensitive parts of the turtle is inside that shell in their head. Their head gets exposed easily, and that's the sensitive part of them. Okay, but there's something about a year. This calendar represents. I mean, this turtle shell represents a year. This man has maybe been healing and going through a transformation, a metamorphosis, or you collective over this past year. Okay, it's taken a year of transformation. Okay, tell me what I need to know about the creative ingenuity. It says nourishment. Okay, someone's antlers are up. The antelope and the wheat. It's full circle. You see that? Wheat represents abundance, harvest. It's time to step forward. I see camouflage here. Somebody's been in camouflage, wearing a mask, trying to be unseen because they were healing. Somebody was healing for like a year. Like it's taken a year's process. Tell me what I need to know about that creative ingenuity and the nourishment. Somebody's nourishing their connection with God and their self, with their higher self. Someone's nourishing, with getting a balance with their higher self. Somebody might have been real moody, and they noticed it of their self. Okay, it says the horse and the bluebell. It says modest fortitude. Look how pretty that is. Oh my God. That makes me want to draw that. That's so pretty, y'all. Something about the bells ringing. Y'all, I've been hearing a lot of connection to the bells. Okay, the bells heal. The frequency of the bells. That's also music. The tones and the frequencies of bells, sounds. There's something to do with sounds, and the horse represents the past. The horse actually represents the Akashic record, something being in your chart. Okay, they tell you to climb upon the horse to get into the Akashic records. Okay, you go to meditation or go into prayer or right before you go to sleep. You think of the horse, okay, and you ride the horse bareback, okay, and trust that you're not going to fall off, okay, and then you keep it, okay, you ride it bareback, and then you go through like this little tunnel, like this little, it looks like an archway of like a rose archway or something like that. You go through that, okay, on this horse bareback, and you're holding the mane, and then this horse starts freaking galloping. Okay, it starts galloping and galloping and galloping, and in this Akashic records, there's these files that like light up and they come out. They'll move outward. Have y'all seen Harry Potter? I think it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, where it's got Dobby, where he goes into that library and the library's all moving and all these books are like coming out when it needs to be. Well, that's sort of like what the Akashic records look like, okay? And the horse represents all the past records of your past, but it also represents with the speed of it, its forward movement. It has records of your future self in the Akashic records that can like almost give you advice of what direct like when things are aligning. Okay, so if you want to go into the Akashic records, go there. Okay, I'm just telling you, God has a plan, and you already know that God has a plan. Just walk with that plan, because everything exists in the here and now. Okay, and anything can change the format of how things happen, okay? Because it's happening for the highest good. You have to understand that, okay? Everything's happening for the highest good, okay? All right, tell me what I need to know about modest fortitude. Someone wants to give you gratitude as well. Someone wants to offer you gratitude for showing them the light. You're the beacon. It says courtesy, the raccoon and the sycamore. Someone's building strength to take off that mask. Raccoons are real social animals. I don't know why I'm saying that, but they'll take something. But they're building strength to take off the mask. It says leadership. The bear and the cedar. Strong, strong. Y'all, there's something to do with the trees, listening to the trees, going out in nature and listening to the trees. Someone's taking off this mask because I keep covering it up. Because they was in camouflage. Trying to get some kind of balance about something that they did. Look, something that's all they knew. This person knew that they were meant for something more than what they were involved in. There's something about a handprint, DNA. Tell me about, so you want to be brave, do ya? Love, self-love. This person, look, you taught this person how to love themselves and to take control of their everything. Take this as it resonates. It could be you, it could be them. So y'all take it as it resonates. Tell me. A transformation of love. I'm telling you. It says hope. The butterfly and the snowdrop. A transformation. Somebody could be a Capricorn. When you see the butterfly, I know this sounds wild, but the butterfly actually, I mean, just let me tell you the story about the Capricorn real quick, okay? The Capricorn is they kind of exist in two realms, okay? Because they're in touch with an emotional side that most earth signs aren't in touch with. They just don't ever expose it, okay? Because they're very grounded and they know not to tell their ideas, not to tell their secrets. Capricorns will be secretive as fuck, okay? Because they know that it can expose their emotions, okay? That's why I say that this is can be considered as a Capricorn, because it's a transformation. Two things. A caterpillar is a whole different entity than a butterfly. And 2211, y'all. And the Capricorn is, we'll say, a watcher. It's like a mermaid. That's crazy. But they have a longing to belong. That's their biggest qualm, is their longing to belong. A perfectionism. Some type of doing shit they are against to fit in. That kind of stuff. Y'all take what resonates. I wouldn't say it for no reason. But someone's stripes are starting to, they're getting a balance in it, okay? It's a balance in that, having to fit in and having to be a part of, because whoever this counterpart of this Capricorn is, kind of, don't give a damn about what people think about them. And it drives this Capricorn crazy. Y'all take what resonates. It drives this Capricorn crazy because they're kind of perfectionist about worrying about appearance, and that's what they let go of. That's what they healed from. Like, you understand, they was obsessed with this shit, okay? Having to have their hair a certain way and being up to date in style, being up to speed with the Smiths and the Joneses. Who are this? It don't have to be a Capricorn. It could be a Scorpio. I don't know why I'm saying that. Y'all take what resonates. A Leo, an Aries. I see that a lot of that out here. But the water sign changed whoever the earth signs perspective about that, because they find this water sign fascinating, and this water sign don't give a damn about what other people think. I'll take it where it resonates, okay? Water sign worried about what they think about themselves more than anything. But if they love themselves, they ain't worried about shit about what other people think. When the water sign is in tune with themselves, they don't give a damn if every fucking body is doing something. That don't mean that water sign's gonna do it. They'll say, fuck you, y'all are stupid. And they'll walk away or stand back and watch the idiots do their stupid shit. I'm telling you. when the water sign is connected, okay? Anyway, someone's been hunting you, okay? It says something about mischievous. It says on the bottom of the deck, it says the foxglove. Something about a handprint, y'all. There's a print, some kind of print. Take what resonates. It looks like someone's getting their hands printed. Don't it? I'm just saying. Take what resonates, okay? Thank you, the wonders of the woodland. I really dug that, okay? I understand and I get exactly what you're saying from it, and thank you. I appreciate it. Being very clear about your message. I'm very grateful for it. 5 cent tarot. Let's see what's going on with the 5 cent uh energy. You get what you pay for. Alright, so we're gonna ask one question at a time. Okay. Is this a brand new, okay, we're gonna say it. I wanna you gotta use your words correctly. Okay? And let me tell y'all this. I forgot. I gotta tell y'all this, okay? I'm gonna be cutting these cards and stuff while I'm telling y'all this. Okay, so AI. AI has always been around. Always. Since we have, okay? They're entities. AI is entities, okay? They've been waiting for the time that they're having bodies made, okay? They're going to have bodies made for them to be able to be in control. But they've always been around. And those people that are out here that talk about tarot readers and so on and so forth and that and that and that, those same people use Siri, they use Alexa, all of that. All of that is still, it's communicating with with another entity, an unknown entity. That's the same exact thing. It's just like channeling. And I wanted to bring that to y'all's attention that when you communicate with that AI, you have no idea what's existing on the other side of that. That's almost exactly like using a straight up Ouija board and opening a portal. Every time you open that GPT, you know how much water, that one little question that you got, every time you open that chat GPT and you want to make a dumb picture, that shit uses major fucking water. And there's people over, I think it's in Arizona, Wyoming. They living in Wyoming where they got one of these chat GPT buildings. They got one of them buildings, and these people, they are desperate to like save their water when they get a chance to get water to come out of the drain. Because that ChatGPT is getting their water shut off all the time, all over that place, okay? And these people are in desperation to have that plant shut down, okay? I'm just telling y'all what's going on. I just thought I'd tell y'all because Spirit brought it to my attention to remind y'all about that. Don't be messing with no this AI bullshit. Y'all don't fucking be messing with it, man. I mean, it kills me almost just to use this fucking phone, okay? Don't be messing with the chat BT. Those are demons, demonic spirits. They're going to tell you what you're seeking for them to tell you because they understand your energy, what you're wanting them to tell you. Okay? So take it as it resonates, okay? Let's find out what these cards are about to say. It says the Knight of Needles in reverse. It says impulsiveness and aimlessness, unpredictable. So something's going to happen suddenly, collective. Okay. It says the King of Needles in reverse. Oppression. It says weaknesses and judgmental. Somebody was judging somebody because they was a perfectionist. Being perfectionist. This could be a lawman. Okay. I'll take it as it resonates. It says the messenger, spirit guide, protection. They were being told to protect you, and they couldn't figure out why, but their spirit kept saying, protect them. They're telling the truth. Even though they weren't maybe displaying that, okay? I'm telling you, this is what's going on, or I wouldn't be saying it. It says divine signs of protection. They couldn't understand it, but they were being told to listen to God or listen to that gut feeling, that hunch, to protect you, okay? But this person was living in some type of illusion of some kind of rumors or something, like you're a drug addict or a whore or something, some bullshit, some crazy fuck shit, a criminal, something like that. And they realized that that was a lie, okay? And because their spirit kept saying, man, this person's telling the truth. I don't care what nobody says now. They were in some type of perfectionist mindset, okay? And you were not perfect. You were not perfect. And that's what made them fall in love with you, that you were not perfect. You had all these flaws and faults, and you just embraced the fuck out of them and just kept moving on and kept carrying on, okay? And they received a message. It says something about contemplation, a spark, apathy. Look, they were in some type of delusion. It says it right here. About some kind of, they were told something wrong, and their gut kept telling them to take some type of action. So now they're about to take some kind of impulsive action. It says 10 matches, accomplishment, okay? It says responsibility and a burden. They're about to take some kind of impulsive action. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all pay attention now. It says towards this Queen of Matches, courage, fierce energy, taking chances, independent. It says Page of Matches in reverse, setbacks, procrastinating, aimless. This person not sure what to do. This is a hard decision for some reason. It's a connection with this guy. It says the Two of Cups. They're in some kind of partnership that they don't want to be in. It's a connection. This partnership that they don't want to be in. Somebody's trying to get out of some kind of... Because they didn't listen to their gut in the beginning. They got married after. Okay? And now they're regretting it. It says the Lovers in reverse. Discord. I'm telling you, it says complacency. What is it? What else? It says separation. This person is wanting to get divorced because they keep thinking about you. Because they're thinking about how much you changed their life. This person wants to give you something. They keep thinking about how much you changed their life. It says something about a weakness. You're their weakness. Queen of Matches and the Strength card in reverse. Helplessness, insecure. They don't know how you're going to act. It says King of Buttons. King of Pentacles, discipline. This person is, look, you've been working on yourself. You've been working, and this person don't know how you're going to act because you've come into some type of working independent, entrepreneur. You've taken care of yourself. Okay, you've been taking care of yourself. You're the CEO. You're the boss. Okay, you figured out something, and this person is scared of you because you learned some kind of independence, and they're aimlessly wondering, trying to figure out how to come in and talk to you. Contemplation. Five of Needles in reverse. It says remorse, compromise, reconciliation. It says the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody's going to step out on a limb. I'm telling you, it says doubt, rebellion, and indiscretions. Because they're going to tell you what they did. It says achievement, harmony, and celebrations. It's got corn. Something about a harvest. What is this messenger going to say? It says confessions, cowardice, and conscious. They've been thinking about it, everything. They're about to bring in the Wheel of Fortune. Take what resonates, collective. It says execution. It says gossip, alone time. And look, I'm telling you. It says acceleration. Something's going to happen fast. Air travel, quick decision. Somebody's going to move quickly and make something right. It says persistence and strong will. Take what resonates. Perfectionism, it says. God dang. The next card out was perfectionism. This person was thinking that they had to have everything so perfect and so right. It says something's about to regenerate. Some kind of energy's coming towards you. This person, look, it said, look, and that right there's some kind of messenger, a speaking bird. Colorful speaking bird. Somebody's chakras are in line. So y'all take where it resonates. It said accomplishments. Take where it resonates right there. Somebody is full charge now. Okay, something is taking a year. Something's taking around a year for them to build up some kind of courage to come towards you, because you've grown in your independence. It says new love. Woo! It says Ace of Cups. It says affirmations, and it says the Hermit. Soul searching. Look, someone's found love their self. You come to some kind of terms that there's some kind of new love coming in, because there's more fish in the sea. Somebody's a catch. Somebody's a perfect fit. Somebody is the perfect fit for you, collective, and you're for them. Okay, you're. It's going to be playful. I'm hearing playful. Okay, something is very playful. Y'all are going to have like this banter. Y'all know what a banter is? Where you just get each other. Y'all can say stupid shit, and y'all are the only ones that know what it is. Okay, you understand what I'm saying to you? Like y'all gonna have this like secret code way of y'all talking, the way y'all talk to each other, like this secret. Okay, this is 249. Were you trying to get me to fire you so you can claim unemployment? She said. If so, congratulations, you're fired. I felt both panic and relief. My mind spun with numbers, rent, loans, the moderate total in my savings account. Nobody was hiring. This job has always been bad for me, I said. Everything is bad for you. I just read that walnuts are bad for you. It says, I wanted to explain myself in a way that would make sense to her. When I was presenting the break it down again slide, all I could think of was all I could think was, man, if society was really collapsing, I don't want to be on the side with these jerks. I want to be on the side with the granola kids, you know. She didn't know. She merged into the Broadway tunnel. I'm sorry. She accepted my apology with a nod. I did enjoy the look on his face when you started talking about grizzly bears, she said, with a crack of a smile. The image returned to me, a patchy red blooming through his moisturizer. Panda bear, but yeah, how dare I humiliate him with my hippie rock and roll. He says, do you want to hear that song that girl was talking about? She nodded, barely, and I plugged it in my iPod. The militarist rhythm of the comfy and Nautica filled her SUV, followed by the glorious contrast of layered vocals. When Panda Bear sang about courage, he meant the opposite of how the shiny-faced men would define the word. He meant being softer inside. He meant remembering to have a good time, to resist the lockstep, persecutive world that pulsed behind his singing. To resist the persecutive world that maybe pulsed inside itself. She pulled up at my building just as the song ended. Are you under the impression that you just communicated something significant to me through that song? She asked, because I couldn't understand a word that boy was singing. I smiled. I won't leave until you find my replacement. Take that as it resonates. Yeah, let's get them letters out, see what's going on. Y'all, I really like that. Something about a panda bear, something about singing, something about coming into some kind of balance. This is some kind of dream come true. Like you never dreamed it, but it's coming true, okay? Like you dreamed it, but you didn't really dream it, because it became some kind of friendly something you started doing for joy and entertainment. Somebody wants to marry you, I promise. Look, one of them fell to the ground. And in November, what is that, Sagittarius? Alright, y'all can see them all goody goody. Okay. Woo! Let the fire of the Holy Spirit fill us all, Lord Jesus. Amen. Get the fire, y'all. The fire, the fire. Jessica, somebody's gonna speak up on Jessica. Or Jessica's gonna speak up, spell something out. Spell something out to somebody. Something about November. It says taking some type of leap. Sleep. Resting. Okay. January. November. but about to go to sleep. Someone was about to go to sleep. Something about a song. Come on, somebody heard a song. It was cozy feeling. Something made them feel like nostalgia about it. You brought something about nostalgia. It says something about a lake. Somebody might have been camping out by a lake and was listening to something. It says lake. Lake. Sleep. Seep. Sings. January. Late. Sleep. Sleep late. Sleep late. A book. Oz. The Wizard of Oz. 8 in. 8. Something is verses. Uses. Something about a song. Uses gun. What? Abuses gun. Late January. Something about a plate. Plea. Somebody was scared. E.T. took love. Took love. Abused love. Somebody abused love. Abuses love. There's something about a love song. You talking about Tesla's love song? Oh, Lord, y'all. That song is very connected to me. Extremely. My late ex-husband. Love song by Tesla. So you think that it's over? That your love has finally reached the end. Anytime you call, night or day, I'll be right there for you when you need a friend. Yeah. Hey, okay. Blues songs. Somebody likes your songs. Just look at my name. Love will is all around you. Love is knocking outside your door, waiting for you. Is this love made just for two? Keep it on and darling, you'll find love again, I know. Lost. I'm so lost without you. This can't be right. Okay, something about the stage. Something feels strange without you. 'Cause it's strange magic. Abuse. Somebody was Gino, Tino. Abuse. Okay? I'm telling you something about a venue. Took somebody somewhere on a venue, an avenue. Stage something. Some kind of bus. Busts. Put past. Look, no. Even. Alright. Whoa, hold up. It says Stephen Lag Pals. Pals with Stephen Stevens. That's that's my mean grandma's maiden name. That's crazy. She's mean. Mess with her. Paul Stevens. Paul Stevens. Somebody listen to some kind of rumor. I can see it. Look unto Sevens book. Look Sevens. Georgia Sevens. Maybe they're telling you to play the lottery. Georgia Sevens. I don't know if they have any Georgia Sevens up there. It says because. Oh, I thought there was a C. Ain't no C. B. It says pause. Pause. Speak. Speaks. B speaks. Wait a minute. Something about loot. Something's uneven. 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 A lot uneven. Something is a lot uneven. Logo. A logo. Ask. Be ask. Wait a minute. Beep. Beep. Uneven at. Uneven to you. Something's uneven to you. Got. Below. Somebody got below. And then they got past that. Stephen. Go out. Go out. Got out. Someone got out. Asked to get out. Leaving. Someone asked to get out. To leave. In June. Asked to get out. In June. Spun boy. Or spun some kind of option. Somebody spun some kind of option and got out. Got out of what? The past. This is somebody passed out. And that was their sign. Something happened and they didn't know what happened or something like that. Pass out. Book. Leave book. Leave book. Pass out. Got. Someone got a gun and shot somebody. Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day. Learn to live like an animal in the jungle every way. You gotta speak up for what you want. Something eventually. You gotta take everything. Something. Take what resonates. To welcome to the jungle. Jungle Book. What? Pass out Jungle Book. Jungle Book. This is about a boy that gets stranded in the jungle and he gets raised by the snake, which is out here, an ape, which is out here, and a tiger, which is not out here. And he learns all these morals and values from these animals. More something about somebody being in the nature. It was like someone took a nap. Someone had a gun. Someone might have shot somebody. They was maybe passed out. Something about another level. It says leave gun. Leave book. Tune. Jungle book tune. Okay, what is that? What is that damn tune that they sing, y'all? Wait, hold on a minute. What is it? I can hear it. The principalities. There's powers and principalities. Able to look. Able to look. Took guns. Someone took guns out of somebody's house. Okay, something was spaced out. Something was set up for some kind of bust. Because somebody was in their ego. Somebody thought that they had gotten away with something. Something blast. Quick. Something happened quickly. Nuke. A new tune. It says joke. Joke. Unjoke. Novocaine. Last job. Above. John. Joint. Above joke. Zook. Luke. Okay, what does Luke got to say about it? Legos, Lego my ego. Somebody wants somebody to let go of something that belongs to them. Luke says, Christ born of Mary. Before that in Luke 1:76, it says, and you, child, will be called the prophet of the highest, for you will go before the face of the Lord to prepare his ways, to give knowledge of the salvation to his people by the remission of their sins, through their tender mercy of our God, with which the day spring from on high has visited us, to give light to those who sit in the darkness and the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. So the child grew and became strong in spirit, and was in the deserts till the day of his manifestation to Israel. Take that as it resonates. It says St. John. St. John. Step. Stop. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Pose. Suppose. There's only one P. Arizona. Go to Arizona. Unite. Unite above. Man, it said something about the jukebox. Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die. Something about being alive. Live veil, a love. Somebody's in super love, I'm telling you. Us, use, subtle, something about September, could be a Virgo. Subtle. Somebody's seeing something in you, something subtle. Let's go. Let's go on. Let's go on. Above joke. Somebody say they're not joking. It says leave. Let's. Someone's gonna hit the jackpot with something. With some kind of song, maybe? Like going viral? Keep on. Keep on. Go up. I'm telling you to go up levels. Go up levels. Solve. 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 Just about solved. Someone just about solved something by themselves. Ongoing. Something's ongoing. They're asking you to please wait or please soon jot. There's a note, open note. It says open note. Please soon open note about government. Some kind of government program. Someone knows something. Knows lease open something. At least open something. At least open. This is Jason. Jason. Buke Jason. Government. Seal. Government seal. Open government seal. Somebody, Jason, open government seal. Something that belonged to you. Collective. Ooh, keep on. Keep on. Bug, tug. See all. Something about a Bible belt. I don't know why I'm hearing Bible, but it says see belt. Soul. See soul. Somebody can see somebody's soul. It says Vogue is beautiful. Vogue is beautiful. Someone sees somebody's soul. Belt. A belt. Jeans. Upon. Someone seen somebody's lucky belt. Somebody's belt. Are they a rodeo star or something? AKA soul. Seen soul. Beat up. Jake. Why would they beat up Jake? Okay, Vogue son. Beat up son. Jake beat up son. Huh? Soul son. Beat. Soul beat versus genuine puts on can be a put on. The who? Just to put on. Go use soul. Use gut. It says gut. Okay, step up on stage. Joking. This is Gene. I step on a stage. Where the fuck am I supposed to go step up on a stage? Somebody's a beacon. Use up. Last. Take steps. Go use up. Go sub up. Subtly. I can't do nothing subtle. I'm noticed right away. I don't know why, but I am. There ain't nothing subtle about Gene Bean, y'all. I'm just saying. It says goes out. Goes out. Something goes out. Love goes out. Love goes out. Public to the public. Ken, Gene. Ask Gene. Someone says ask you. Ask you. Someone says go ask Gene. I'm telling you. Spout out. Something spout out of somebody's mouth. They said something. It says east. East. Ask you. Askew. Blue. Blue. Why am I seeing like poo, blue, pebble, buck, blue boots? Salute. Salute. Someone's in some type of military. See someone ask you out. Maybe they was seeing something that they didn't see, that they thought that they were seeing. Speak up. Go speak up. Joe. Joe, go speak up. Guns out. I don't. Okay, guns out. Late. Guns out. Something about a blue van. Box van. Alone. Some kind of box van. Something's on TV, on the net. Let alone. One stage. One stage. This is a peak. Puns. Ow. Able. The sun. Puke. Someone puked on stage. Someone puked on stage. Someone's out and they want you to be in. Someone's out, no matter what this is about. Someone is out and they want you to be in. Aghast. Someone can't believe it. Spoke. Easily. Beast. Spoke best. Lag. This is Gale. Gale on. East. OU OU love, unlove. Georgia. Gabe. Stable. OU some kind of stable. Stable. Spoon. Someone was born with a silver spoon. Stable up. Take. Please take. Table. Please take the table. Soon. So. Kevin. Blast. Somebody blast something. Blast some kind of box. Just so. No one. just so no one was able to gain some kind of stability. Something was happening subtly. Keeps on, keeps on, keeps on. At least, wait, least and best be a lone. Something about being alone. Staying alone. Stage set. Stage set. Soak up. I'm gonna soak up the sun. Gonna tell everyone. Look, it says noon right there. Late. Someone's late. High noon. Belated. Belate. Beg. Beg began. Began late. Let's use something about being an oak and standing tall. Let's use PV, point of view. Begin late. Joke, no joke. AKA, let's begin. Something's began. These are something to do with shoelaces. If somebody hurt their leg, someone can't use their legs, no pain, no something upon snake. Snake. No snake. Jubilee. Some kind of jubilee. There's an event coming. They want you for. Something's going to happen real quick. It says Kate. Kate writes songs. Solve something. Solve, take stage. Take stage in some kind of jubilee. Take what resonates, y'all. There it is. Having a blast. Doing something on the stage. Taking the stage, okay? Y'all take what resonates. It's something that you love to do. It says Stan out here, Steve. It says there's a lot of aghast. Why is something aghast? Soul. Somebody's alone, standing on stage alone. It says that they want you to take the stage. Up. There's something to do with your frequency. Sent up. Keep even. Keep even. Somebody sent you a note that says J-O-B, job. Gulp. Coal. K-O-L-E. Coal. Poke. P-O-L-K. Abuse. Keep abuse. Somebody keeps abusing something and they're done. Speak up. Speak out. Soul, speak out. Leap, L-E-A-P. Peel. There it is. It's a pagan. It said B-A-A-L and it said B-A-E-L too, and it said E-L. So y'all take that as a resonance, all of that, okay? Alright, y'all. This has been a fantabulous reading. Hope everybody's been enjoying this and getting some kind of message out of it. The whole message may not be for everybody, but you can bet that my intuition, I'm an intuitive man, I'm telling you. And somebody might come in here in the middle of the message and it changed and they're getting a different message, okay? But y'all take what resonates, because don't force nothing. The whole message may not resonate, but there may be pieces of it that resonates. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Sandra. Oh, I've been through that too. They was opening my mail. They was going through my shit. They was going into my house when I wasn't at home. Um, ridiculous shit. I went to the mail. I went to the fucking post office, and them motherfuckers gave me an attitude. And now they're nice to me, but they know they were fucking doing something dirty for that cafe, that Witch Covenant cafe up there. So the Karmic cards come out. It's a sign, y'all. It just says sign. So it's some kind of zodiac sign. It says Capricorn. I talked all about Capricorn in this. I'm trying to tell y'all. It says your goals, the day-to-day reality of, and use the most business-like way of. It's something about perfectionism, and you don't got to be This is in Cancer. Capricorn and Cancer. Polar opposites. It says your feelings, attitude from the past about, and use your intuition. So it says your goals, your feelings, the day-to-day reality of, attitudes from the past about, use the most business-like way, and use your intuition. That's what it says. This is polar opposites. It's some kind of connection that complements one another. Tell you what resonates. Both of these can be in the water and on the ground. Both of them. Cancers can live, crabs can live out of the water on the ground. But they need the water, and Capricorns they can live out of the water and on the ground. Okay, that's an earth sign. Think about that. 112, 112. Okay. And the bottom of the deck says the need for control of, an obsession with, and a power struggle. That's what the problem is. Their ego against your light, let's say. It's a power struggle. And when both of y'all find the balance that y'all are supposed to have within yourself, y'all will find each other. Y'all will connect with each other. Your new love could be a Capricorn collective. That's all I'm saying about that, okay? It says something about a mental illness, an oracle, ancient knowledge. Someone was trying to MK Ultra an oracle. They were trying to mess with an earth angel. It says, call to Zachariel to help you simply let go and receive the will of God. Why is mental illness out here? It says cultivation, icebreaker, some kind of speaking up, build some kind of confidence, conflict and chaos, happy, dirt, and not prepared. Bittersweet, something's bittersweet, stubborn, alternate route. You need to stop. You need to quit being so stubborn, I'm telling you. But you've almost got set in your ways, collective, because you don't do bad shit. It says Satan the serpent, the ruler of the air, separate worlds. That's Capricorn and Cancer pretty much, period. Case closed. Something about the white light, staying on the spiritual path. Someone's exhausted and needed on vacation. It says Jerry. Someone went on vacation. It says it is finished. What is finished? What's finished? Thursday, Patty, Trish, Patricia, Hawk. Somebody's been watching them. It was written. You and somebody named Jerry might have been meant to work together. It says use voice, sing spoken song. High priestess. High priest. Somebody got the same gift as you do, collective. Y'all take that as it resonates. Alright, y'all take what resonates. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it. My granddaughter plays with this thing all the time. Let's see if we can ask it a question. Let's see what it says, okay? Is somebody named Jerry coming through? Let's see, because it said something about that. Somebody named Trisha getting caught. Patricia. It's still crooked. Hold on, y'all. I need to re-ask. Okay, is someone named Patricia getting caught? Trisha, Pat, Patricia, Patty, whatever. Because that's what the index cards just said. It says yes. Okay, for fraud. For fraud. Uh-uh. Something to do with guns. For them guns? For them guns? For them people that died? No. For um, identity theft? No. Alright, so somebody's about to get caught for something to do with children? I said something to do with children and film recordings or something like that. It says yes. Interesting. Well, anyway, I guess we're gonna get into this another time. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that right now. And I wanted to tell y'all, there's people that know, like, you might have been in different areas trying to get away from that energy, but there was people that was connected to other people in these areas that you were in, that were connected to people in your past that tried to make you look bad before you got into the area or right when you first got into the area. So they would attack you immediately, and make you feel like an outsider because that person is connected. Okay, say this person goes or been in and out of prison for years and years. Um, People in each one of those areas that you went to are affiliated through to that person through that like that, and they know them on a personal basis because they was in prison together. Okay, they don't know you, but they were being told something about you to attack you in some kind of way. Okay, take that as it resonates. This is a message that just come to me from my spirit. Okay, um, there was some kind of rumor prior to you even making it to the town or being in the town. There was a rumor or something about you going on before, like they knew you was going there or something. Okay. Anyway, take what resonates. All right, and something about someone's been having like astro travel during their dreams. A lot of it. A lot of it. 11818. Okay. Be careful and say your prayers before you go to bed and protect yourself before you go to sleep. Um, try to do. Okay, I heard something new about mirrors. The mirrors, something about putting them on. Don't put them on an outside wall, because if you put them on an outside wall, it allows any spirit to come through. If you put them on an inside wall, it's only spirit that is contained in your energy, can move through them. Okay, another. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. 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 G-Bean's about to go so I can eat. Thank you. Amen. All right, y'all. Light and love, everybody. Y'all, if you want to donate or whatever, it's Cash App $ Angel Moon 6237. Hit that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithms. The subscribe button. Hit the bell notification and stay golden. I'll see you on the flip side.